So welcome back to, Victor's Rants for ASAP Elite. So it's another video of equipment and clothing attire needed for moving jobs now. So, this could be long. I just did a video about the junk haul side, but now I want to do one for the moving and delivery side. So here's some things you should invest in, or you should look to get or rent or whatever, especially if you're going to be doing a lot of moves, a lot of deliveries, etc. And whether you're doing it with us or whether you're doing it on your own or whether branching out, got yourself a truck, invest in stuff. This stuff, it holds its value, especially if you buy it used, or on OfferUp or Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. You can find all this stuff there, and that other stuff, Harbor Freight. That's a great little option for starting out. You pay for what you get technically in the new market. So go online on Amazon, find some highly rated stuff. $100 gets you a lot of stuff, especially in the used market or whatever. And you're gonna be using it over and over again. You could always resell that stuff. Not really a risk. Great financial decision. Anyway, so for moving, one thing that you should always have for moving and deliveries is pads. By pads, I mean those blankets. Those are Harbor Freight, like $5-6 a piece. You can rent them to a U-Haul. So if you don't do that many move jobs, you could go that route, but they're like a couple bucks or something to rent or versus buying. This is gonna be a little bit more, but then you own the thing. Or you could just look on Craigslist and see if you can buy a bunch of them. So that's one thing. Definitely should have that tape to go along with that. So when you're taping up the furniture, you always want to protect furniture, especially wood furniture, anything, glass, anything. Have those with you. Have as many as you can get, really. I mean, I've never heard someone say, "Oh, God, it's better to have more and not need them than not have enough." And customers really appreciate that when you go in there and you take care of their stuff and you spend time wrapping it properly and stuff like that. As long as you're not wasting the clock on their dime, they're really thankful for that. They really are appreciative of that. So do that. That's a very very, very good thing to do. Very honorable, and they'll like that. Especially if you're moving like a couch, from a delivery or whatever, wrap that up too. It's okay. It's gonna take you 5-6 minutes. Boom, boom. Customer's gonna love it. So that being said, pads are always good. Tape for that. Shrink wrap. You can always shrink wrap after you tape it, or even you don't even need to tape it after you shrink wrap the furniture. But it makes it so much more stable and less likely of any damage or scuffs or whatever. People are very particular about this stuff, especially when it's brand new or like new to them. So if they just bought something off Craigslist, that's new to them. So keep that in mind. So as far as clothing, well, hold on one second here. The dollies. Invest into a dolly. If you're going to be doing moves and deliveries, 100% invest in those 4-wheel dollies. You get a Harbor Freight or wherever, and hopefully, you could get a few of them because they just make things a lot easier. Carts too. If you're doing a lot of deliveries and a lot of moves, get a cart. One of those moving carts. The other thing is a hand truck dolly, which a lot of people call them dollies or hand trucks, whatever. Get one of those. Those 2 wheels, boom, boom. If you're doing a lot of appliances or really big stuff, get an appliance dolly. They'll save your back, safety first, etc., but they are just amazing. Invest in ones. You can find those on OfferUp, Craigslist all day for like $20-30. Maybe not the appliance ones, might be $100 or whatever, but you know, if you're doing a lot of appliance ones, you can always rent them at the beginning and eventually go buy it. But you could buy those full rollers for, I think, like $10-15 at Harbor Freight. Might even be able to find some guys on Craigslist selling them, whatever. Anyways, those things are amazing, and they make things go by a lot quicker, a lot safer, and they, a lot less effort, like 95% less effort when you put something on there. You just roll it. Another thing that sometimes very good, very, very good, is ramps. Like little ramps for this, especially if you're doing like heavy stuff. I have one of those little step ramps. It's good. It's very, very good. You just go in there, put it on the thing, then you just roll it out. You don't have to like go downstairs like especially if you're by yourself, or it doesn't require then people to take something downstairs that's heavy. Because you can just launch that ramp. You just put it on the ramp and go. There's a lot of procedures to how to work a dolly properly. I mean, once you get the hang of it, you get the hang of it. So that's kind of good thing too. Pads, blankets, moving dolly. Obviously, the truck, appliance dolly. I'm just going through the list here of what I want to talk about, the notes. Also, especially if you're doing pack jobs, which we do offer, kind of rarely. If you offer that too in your own company, grab an abundance of boxes, and you can find boxes for free. People always giving away boxes, so always look around, and next time you're in that area, just say, hey, I'm going to be in that area Tuesday. Let's say I'm in Seattle and I got a job in Tacoma. Well, I'm going to be in Tacoma on Tuesday. I just scoured the things. I said, oh, there's going to be a lot of this. I'm going to be in Tacoma, so let me see if anybody's giving away some boxes. So I'll just say, hey, I'm going to be in Tacoma on Tuesday. If you don't mind holding them, I'll be there. Blah blah blah. Whatever. You can buy them really, really cheap, or free. And you can charge your customers $4 or $5 a box. It's a service. You're going out of your way to get this for them. They should pay for it. So, and we do charge for boxes too when our customers do request it. So that's 100%. Another thing you can do, a cheap place to buy boxes is Walmart. They're like $1, 70 cents, $1 a box, depends which size. I typically go with the medium. If I have a move job and they didn't order packing supplies and stuff, I still bring it. Just because it's a good upsell. And they'll appreciate them. They don't have to go out. And even specialty boxes, those are going to be good too. Like the TV boxes and stuff like that. Those are good. Those you can charge your customer $20-$30 a box. You can get those for free or a couple bucks, especially, and you can always reuse them. They're awesome. Mattress bags. People like their mattresses covered, and this goes for moving as well. So, that's good stuff to always have in the trunk. So, yeah, that's probably about it for that. I'll go around. Oh, sorry, I forgot bubble wrap. It's kind of. But if you got it, bring it with you. Or if you got some extra ones, bring it with you. They always like that stuff, especially when you, when it's a higher end people. They, and you know how to pack and stuff. They love that stuff. And the I think they call it newsprint, which is the stuff that you do dishes with and stuff like that. Grab some of that too. Why not? Have it in there. It's a great investment. It'll pay you back handsomely, and it creates more time, which in the end gets you paid more, plus charge for the packing material. So yeah, just some food for thought. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.